I believe that distractions would be reduced. So I'd be more focused on what I have to do. That's with the learning and studying.
At Christian school, I'm expecting effective fasting, learning, and more Bible study.
I expect less leisure time and effective learning and fasting and prayers.
To develop my team working skills, because when I'm at home, there's no one to help me. And now that I'm here with my peers, I'm looking forward to it.
I heard from my predecessors during their camping time that they had fun, but in all the fun, it was more serious.
I would expect reduction in our leisure time and extensive learning.
Okay, so serene environment so that when I learn, I don't get distracted by other things around me.
Back-to-back learning and covering every topic we have to in every subject.
The school has a structured timetable, so I'll be disciplined enough to follow them.
Although the school has a timetable, I plan on using my personal timetable during my leisure times.
I will learn even if I have 30 minutes to learn.
Based on our timetable, we have various periods for certain things we are supposed to do. So everything is planned, and that's what I will use to guide myself during this period.
So from my perspective, I will follow the timetable, whatever it tells me to do.
Also, I'm going to spend more time learning and less time doing other things that are less important.
Okay, so since I'm away from home, everything that would distract me on a normal day is not here. So when I have leisure times, like break times, pauses during even when before my teacher gets to the class, I could read. 10 minutes reading would do. It's enough.
I will use my break time and my lunch time and my leisure time effectively so that I can do it.
So I would like to use a part of my break time and lunch time to revise my notes and what my teachers tell me.
And I'll read during my leisure times.
I'll listen to my teachers and pay attention to whatever they say.
For me, it's French, because French is a broad language and we need more tips in answering the question, especially the easy type.
For me, it's Ethiopian because Chi is a very challenging subject for me.
For me, it is science, especially this topic, compound, the ionic compound. I have more challenges, so I need my teachers to help me with it.
For me, that would be true, since I'm not really a native speaker of the language, and it does confuse me sometimes.
And for me, science and ICT.
For me, it's French with the vocabularies and Chi too.
Well, subjects like science and computing, which require a lot of practicals. Yes.
And subjects that deals with steps like computing and mathematics.
And science and ICT involves calculation, and French, you need a lot of vocabulary to be able to write essays.
Okay, so with this subject, I think science is a very broad and practical subject. So I feel like, for example, with the chemistry topics, chemical bonding and all of that, we need more support in that. Like with videos, the school has televisions in every classroom. So if we get videos that will help us, materials that will help us, I'll be very glad.
So it's math, like the Pythagoras theory. It has a lot of rules, and it needs constant learning to get it remembered.
In our schedules, we have sorted out times for relaxation, studying, and then self-care. So I plan to stick to that schedule and not stray too far away from it.
I'll also follow the timetable the school gave us.
I'll also do so.
Okay, so with studying, relaxation, and self-care, I'd make sure that according to the school's structured timetable, I would play a bit, study more to reach where I want to reach. Yeah.
As they say, all work and no play make Jack dull boy. So I will read more and play less.
Using our timetable, as I said earlier, so that will help us do our various activities and be able to take care of ourselves as well.
And also, based on the timetable, as she said, I also follow whatever the timetable says.
The timetable itself is a perfect balance of relaxation and studying, so it won't be a problem for me because I'm going to follow what it says, as they said.
Well, from my peers, I believe everybody has a different idea of what a teacher teaches. So when I don't understand something, I believe I can go and ask my peers for advice on how to answer that question.
I will need my teachers to come up with new methods in answering your question, especially maths.
It will be a blessing if we have extra reading materials to broaden our knowledge.
For me, I want my peers to come up with new ideas on some broad topics because I'm a good person.
Okay, so with the practical subjects like ICT, mathematics, the teachers are really putting in so much effort. They get us resources from so many places, from other schools as well, papers and materials. So I'll plead that it continues and does not stop.
For my peers, I will encourage teamwork
Our instructors can provide past questions, how they are framed and how we should solve them for us, because they have experience in that field, and I think they can help us with that.
I think we should listen to the advice our instructors give to us and also pay heed to all the teachers.
And from our peers, we can obtain vocabularies.
With the school's values backing and the effort of the teachers, I surely would not want to fail them. And so that alone would be enough motivation, or is enough motivation for me. I wouldn't want to fail my parents after all this hard work. Yeah.
So the effort of my parents, my teachers and the school, that is what is motivating me.
My main motivation are my parents. They have supported me so far and I want to make them.
My success is my motivation. So that's what drives me to try my best to do what's best.
So the fact that my family members and friends and cousins depend on me, that's what motivates me to push and work harder to succeed.
The prayers said for me are also some ways which motivate me.
I want to achieve good grades and make everyone proud and to be ready for the next level.
Well, I want to learn how to relate well with others and to achieve good grades.
Personally, I would hope to achieve leadership skills. I would hope to learn some leadership skills, as during the camp there'll be roles going around. So I should be able to master some skills. And then academically, I want to achieve great results at the end of everything to make the school proud, to make my parents proud.
Academically, I want to achieve good grades, and personally, I want to achieve leadership skills so that when I go to the senior high school, it won't be difficult.
Personally, I will need a good grade that will take me to a good school.
I would like to increase my sociability with my partners, my friends, and my classmates. So when I go to the senior high school, it won't be such a shock for me.
I hope to achieve good grades. Yeah. I also hope to come out with flying colors.
Well, I hope to achieve certain skills on how to relate with people, especially when I live with them, like in the secondary school.
I also hope to achieve good grades, BC and excellence.
I also hope to achieve certain behaviors in the boarding house, discipline and hardworking skills as well.
Right from the inception of Faith First Academy, one of the things we have sought to do all the time was to engage the best minds for us to know the best practices that will bring us maximum results as a school. And by the grace of God, for the past 2 years that we see, we've done well. And one of our strategies, or our trump card, our final strategy, is to camp. our learners. We believe that it gives us a world of opportunity to have the learners with us, for us to work on them, prep them, for them to have their best available to us. So this year presents us a different scenario altogether. These are different, year group, different from the first two that we've had. And so much as we have their challenges, understandable, we know that this camp is going to be one of the best. I mean, we've put in a congenial environment for them. We've had engagement with their teachers about the best practices to go about how successful this camp is going to be. And of course, believe in God, prayers will go on, prayers are going on, and prayers have gone on too. So we are seeing this camp to be a smooth one. We are seeing it to be the most productive one. We are seeing this one to be the best that is going to churn out the top qualities that we hope will come out from the school. Right. So we want to wish our students all the best. We believe in God, and we know that this time they are going to do better than what we saw last year by the grace of God.